This is today's topic that I'm going to talk about in this video. LGBTQ. Okay, so LGBTQ. Actually, I never touched or I never pay attention very carefully about this topic when I was in Japan because I think I don't have any gay friend or lesbian friend in Japan. Maybe they haven't revealed yet, but I think at least I don't have it. So that's why I didn't pay attention a lot. But since I moved to Iceland, I see rainbow stuff or pride stuff all over the city. Not only Reykjavik, but also in different town or different city all over Iceland. So that's why today I want to talk about LGBTQ, plus, LGBTQ plus, and how we can support this community as a straight. And also I would like to ask some basic questions. For example, pronoun, which pronoun should I use for trans guy, trans girl? So which one, he or she, especially in English, you mention. In Japanese, we don't mention or you or he or she usually. But in English, you need to use you, he, she, they or something like that. And also, I don't know how to ask those questions polite way to LGBTQ community or the LGBTQ people. I don't know how is it proper to say LGBTQ people. I'm gonna ask this as well. Today I have a guest, Deer, my friend called Deer, who is activist, LGBTQ activist in Iceland. So I would like to ask those kind of questions to Deer and find out how we can support this community from today. So yeah, sorry, actually LGBTQ, I say LGBTQ, that's it, but let me add this one, LGBTQ plus. Yeah, this is the topic, LGBTQ plus. Let's find out. Okay, so thank you for coming here, Deer. So this is my friend Deer. So could you introduce yourself a little bit?
My name is Deer. Also, I'm known as Galactic Deer. I am illustrator and graphic designer. Also, I am LGBT activist. So thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. Also, you're from Russia, right?
Yes, I am from Russia. I moved to Iceland more than 3 years ago.
How do you like living in Iceland?
Great! There are ups and downs like everywhere, but yes, it's pretty good.
Okay, cool.
I met you here.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. So yes, for today I want to ask basic stuff about LGBTQ plus and also how we can support this community. I mean, you are supporting LGBTQ and
oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
I should mention that I am non-binary person. Should I explain it?
Yes, what's non-binary?
Okay, so I do not identify myself as male or female.
Okay.
Some non-binary people, they are somewhere in between male or female. And I use gender-neutral pronouns as they, them.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to ask. If I want to call you they.
They, yes.
No he or she.
No.
They.
Yes, that's the point. So if a person tells you that their pronouns are they, them, you should call them.
Okay. Even it's plural.
Yes, we use they as singular. So for one person, we can say they.
Okay.
It's okay. The language is adapting now, so it's good to use it more often.
They.
They.
Okay. So, and then introduction, I was talking about trans guy, trans male, trans female.
Yes.
Which pronoun should we use? Trans male.
Okay.
Is what? And trans female is what?
If a person is trans male,
yes,
it means his gender. So I say his. This is the pronoun.
Okay.
If it's trans male, then it's he, him. If it's trans female, it means that she, her, hers.
If you have a friend, trans male, Do you say trans male or trans guy? Trans
You can say trans man, trans guy, trans male,
trans boy?
transgender.
Trans girl?
Yes.
It's okay?
Yes,
okay.
it's okay.
So you have trans friends. Do you say trans friends as well?
Yes.
How can I ask politely about the person's pronoun?
Okay. So
What's difficult? I couldn't ask you about it.
yes, I think the best way to do so is to offer your pronouns first. So you can say, I'm Shusuke, my pronouns are he, him. How about you? It's the same as you say like,
It's a name.
my name is.
Oh, my name is Shusuke.
Yeah,
What is your name?
yeah.
Oh, like
You
that.
just add your pronouns to your name.
Okay.
But also like if you're past that stage, already later in the conversation, if you want to do so,
Yes.
you can just ask, I wonder what pronouns do you prefer?
So it's not.
It's a good
It's
question.
okay, it's not
a good
impolite.
question. Yeah, it's sometimes it's like, I mean, not sometimes. It's always much better than your assumptions
True.
because yeah, you might offend a person without even knowing it.
Yeah, especially in English.
Yeah.
You need to use pronoun, right?
Yeah, you need to use pronouns all the time. So
That's why I was using your name all the time instead of any pronoun.
oh yeah,
because I
for
wasn't
some
sure.
people it's also comfortable just to use the name without pronouns.
Mhm.
So for me it's comfortable, and I know that in Japanese,
Yes.
yes, you don't have pronouns.
We
so
don't. We have, but we don't
yeah,
really
you
use
don't
them.
really
Yeah.
use them. So yeah, for me it was like a common thing for me because I have many Japanese friends, so
Yeah, true.
I know this.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is not to mess up people's pronouns. But if you do,
Yes.
then just correct yourself fast and move on. Because if you stop and start apologizing, then both of you will feel awkward.
That's true.
The best way is to just move on.
So if you want to know the other person's pronoun,
You offer your own pronouns.
yes, you offer your pronoun at first,
Yes.
and then the other person will offer
Yeah.
the other person.
You just exchange your names
Exchange
and
your name and
pronouns.
pronoun.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's kind of easy. Yeah, water time.
Cheers.
Cheers. I don't
Kanpai.
have water. Kanpai. We should have like whiskey or something like whiskey's classic. Okay, and then also in the introduction, I was saying LGBTQ people or community.
No, it's the right
Is it
way to say it.
appropriate?
Yes, you can say LGBT, you can say LGBTQ, LGBTQ plus, because there are so many other variations of
But how about I put after that people or
LGBTQ
person?
people. Yeah, it's okay. It is a community, so you can address to those people as like part of community.
Was okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
It's fine.
Okay, so can we talk about Iceland stuff?
Let's talk about Iceland stuff.
Okay, so let's talk about Iceland. LGBTQ in Iceland.
Yes.
There are a lot of rainbow flags or rainbow stuff in Iceland, in the city, in Reykjavik.
Yes.
And Iceland is, you can get married with same sex, right?
Yes, you can. Yeah. Yeah. Marriages are legal. You can also have children and adopt children. So same-sex marriages, it's legal here.
Okay, not in this year, but there are a lot of LGBTQ community activities, like events and stuff.
Yes, yes. This year is pretty dead.
Yeah.
And when you came here, you said you saw many rainbow flags, but in case it was not many compared to other years, because there are not many tourists, there are not many people around, so... But still, Iceland always tries to show support to LGBTQ community, and yes, we have rainbow flags everywhere. Iceland is... I'm not sure if it's number one now, but it's like on top of countries who are like the most supportive and accepting for LGBT community. So it is really, really good to live here if you're an LGBT person. But of course there are some problems as everywhere, except here it's like less.
Okay, yeah, sure. But that leads to like my question: how can we support this community from do you say as a straight?
You should call yourself, if you want to support, if you support LGBT community, you can call yourself LGBT ally. It means that you do not belong to LGBT community,
Okay.
but you support them.
Okay.
LGBT ally.
Okay, let me correct. Oh, okay. So how can we support as LGBTQ ally? As you mentioned, maybe you are drawing art or
Yes.
sharing information
Yes.
on the internet. Like, could you explain more specifically, and then they can.
So,
Or I can-
first of all, it's really good to educate yourself, like to read something on the internet, to share information with your friends and family, or maybe if you know that you like have some friends who are LGBTQ, you can ask them some questions if they're willing to ask. If not, it's okay, because they don't have to educate you, it's your thing. So if you're open for new information, if you want to support LGBTQ, read, watch videos, try to share, and respect LGBTQ people, because I mean they have different experience than maybe you have, and you should just try to maybe understand their experience. If it doesn't match with yours, and sometimes it's hard to understand, just accept the way it is, because yeah, we're all different. Yeah, there are many ways, but just be kind, be nice to each other.
Okay.
It's like a normal thing to do.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
So if someone is different from you, just try to treat everyone same kind way, and just talk to people.
Okay. In Japan, I don't know any LGBTQ, like lesbian or gay. I think I don't have any friends, but maybe they're hiding themselves.
Yeah.
So if they are hiding, but you feel like maybe he or she is lesbian or gay, is it good to mention it, or is it good to ask, or is it good to wait for them to reveal it, or
You should not ask, because
Okay.
it is not about you, it's about them, and they might be not ready.
Okay.
They might still go through the process of trying to figure out who they are, what they feel.
Yeah.
So you should just wait patiently for coming out, and then just support in a nice and polite way. It's very important not to just go with your questions to someone who is not ready to share yet. It's always good to wait. Yeah,
Okay.
they should start. They do the initiative, but you should be always ready for it. But you have LGBTQ friends here?
Yes, in Iceland, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was new, kind of, to be honest. I didn't have any hesitation as well. I just feel like, oh, okay.
You learn many things here.
I learn many things. If you go to different countries, you learn many things. But especially in Iceland, I knew the huge, beautiful nature in Iceland, and beautiful people and amazing culture. I know the culture. But I didn't pay attention about this LGBTQ stuff, so I was kind of surprised. And okay, this year I missed. Okay, when is the parade?
Yeah, Pride Week.
Pride
We
Week.
usually have Pride Week.
Uh-huh.
It's maybe 5-6 days of different Pride events, educational stuff, some entertainments, and a lot of places and opportunities to meet LGBT people, to get to know them, make friends.
Okay.
And then in the very end, there is a parade, really huge. It's an
Okay.
amazing one. Pictures.
A picture here.
Yes, and we all wait for it, and the whole country waits for it.
Okay.
There are so many LGBT allies, and my first LGBT Pride parade, I was so surprised, because the parade walks along the main street
Yeah.
and past churches, and priests would open churches and go out holding rainbow flags.
Oh, okay.
That was something that was so interesting for me, and so shocking,
Okay.
because religion is supportive here as well. And there are so many people with children, old people, who are not LGBT people, but they are allies and they just always go there and support. It's like festival, it's something big for the whole country. Everyone celebrates it.
So if you're coming to Iceland during that time, you can experience
Yes.
a huge parade.
It is amazing.
I guess one of the biggest parade
Yeah.
in the world.
It is definitely.
Okay.
It's really big. Huge concerts and a lot of celebrities, and yeah,
Wow.
it's great.
Okay. I'm so sad I missed it. But
So we have this huge event in Iceland,
Yeah.
but how's it in Japan?
oh, Japan, I think there's a LGBTQ parade as well, like Pride parade, you say? And also, I don't know if many people know about it. Like, if you think about history in Japan, there are a lot of homosexual people,
Yeah.
very famous samurais. Yeah, Oda Nobunaga or Tokunaga Ieyasu kana? Yeah. You can Google it and you can check it. Actually, we had that kind of community.
Oh,
How do you
there were
say?
just like very many homosexual people in history, and
Yeah.
it used to be common
Yeah,
until
it's common. Yes, that's what I
yeah,
understand.
yeah. Until I guess religion and some changes in history, and then people started hiding.
For Japan, like until they opened their borders, it was kind of common.
Yeah.
But like after they opened borders, probably they started hiding or they started pretending to be their proper,
Yeah.
you know. That's kind of
To fit into the
to
society.
fit in the society. But
Yeah.
now it's changing again. So I hope the situation will be better. I
Yeah.
guess it's getting better and better.
It is getting better because
everywhere.
LGBTQ rights are human rights.
And also, if you register something on the website, you always see male, female, others.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, I see them
Yes,
a lot.
yes,
Before I didn't
I really
see
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's happening in Japan right now or not, but I think it will happen in Japan as well. 男性、女性、その他みたいなね。Yeah, others. Something like that. So, yes, that's the Japan.
Yeah.
Do you want to add something to them? Or do you want to mention?
Be nice.
And be nice to everyone, right? Like,
Yes.
Yeah, don't judge everyone. Like,
Don't judge,
yeah.
spread love.
Spread love.
Don't spread coronavirus.
Yeah, that's good. Wear a mask. I don't know. Wear a mask. Some people say maybe mask doesn't. Okay, let's not.
They do. Let's not.
Okay, let's not
let's
talk about it. Okay, so yeah, thank you for joining me again today.
Yeah.
And
Thank you. If you have some questions,
Oh yes.
yeah, you can add me on Instagram and you can ask me some questions
Messages.
about. Yeah, you can just message me on about LGBT community in Iceland or in Russia or in general, or you can just see my LGBT art. Yeah, I also do fan art, so yeah,
It's too dark, maybe.
I have LGBT art. Also, I have fan art.
Yeah.
So you can just,
Check your Instagram.
yeah,
And you have YouTube as well.
yeah, I do. I draw and I talk about space. Just check it out. Send me messages.
Okay.
I'm friendly. And I speak a little bit Japanese, so if you don't know English, yeah, we can figure it out.
Yeah, sure. So subscribe or follow Deer's art.
But the
and-
most important, like and
Oh
subscribe.
yeah, like and subscribe this video and
Yes.
please check Deer's account as well. So and yeah, please leave the comment what you think about LGBTQ. But also in this video, it's like only two of us are talking, but actually there is one more. How do you say? One more.
Member.
member. Actually, in my introduction, that's the hint. You can find it out, and then I hope you can find it, and then please comment it in the below. We're gonna
And then maybe
love your comment.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, please comment it if you like if you find our third member in this video, and please comment it. We will love your comment. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye bye. Oh my god.
I think it was good.